Okay, wait. My bad. Okay, wait. Okay, damn. Okay, let's get to it. Stop it. Focus. Focus, Tammy. On tonight's edition of Crash Out Island, Huda, coulda, shoulda, probably wishes she coulda, shoulda, woulda, went home. What's up, everybody? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. I'm Tammy. This is Tammy Talks. We are here for a riveting recap of Love Island USA. I'm sorry, Crash Out Island USA. This is season 7, episode 13. Oh my God. Before we get started, I have to humbly thank each and every one of you that watched the episode, watched the recap from last night, that thumbs up the recap, that subscribed, that left comments, that shared it, that clipped it, that did all of that type of stuff. Y'all are dope. Thank you so much. But if you have still not found your YouTube community, come join the family, okay? So I checked my analytics and we are back to 50-50. Actually, it was 53% of people that watched last night's recap are not subscribed. If you guys are not subscribed, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Y'all know we have a goal to get to 40,000 subs by July 4th. We are just over 2,000 people away, okay? Subs away. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, please, and thank you. Like the video and then leave your comments down below. Tonight was a key. I knew Huda Coulda Shoulda was gonna crash out, but girl, oh my God. Here's the thing, Huda Coulda Shoulda, you really can't call a man a bitch and expect to come back from that. And you called him several bitches. You called him a pussy ass bitch. Huda, girl, let's talk. Let's talk. So it starts off, okay? It picks up with Charlie getting sent packing. Skip till you lose your ass on home, okay? Going back over the pond, Charlie. Should have had your ass on UK anyways. I will never understand why they bring the UK people over to the USA show. Why? But whatever. So, Hannah is inconsolable. She's she's past the weep. Hell, that heifer was weeping, okay? She is sliding down the wall at this point. They might as well have just thrown her over in the sand to dry them tears up, baby. He is not going to the slaughterhouse. He's going home. Really, he's probably going back to a very cushy 5-star hotel, but whatever. So Charlie is devastated. I mean, Claude, he just don't understand what happened, and neither do I. Amaya, you had one job, baby, and you did not do it right. That's okay. Charlie tells Hannah he does not want her to forget him. She will. She will, Charlie, okay? And that's okay. But he has her promise that when they get out, if you're not seeing someone and I'm not seeing somebody, maybe we can see each other and we can visit and we can experience life on the outside, I guess. Meanwhile, the guys run up on Austin. Why you pick Taylor? I said, if I was Austin, I'd have said, hey. Who y'all talking to like that? So Nick was like, now look at you, sending your best friend home, dummy. I said, wow. So Nick and Jeremiah, Nick said Jeremiah, and Huda's biggest problem was over pancakes. It wasn't over pancakes. It's over the fact that she does not have a level of respect for Jeremiah. And it's over the fact that Jeremiah has no backbone because he wants that money, okay? When Jeremiah looks at Huda, he sees money. He sees that money, okay? And you can't tell me nothing different. So Jeremiah said, look, it's not my fault that she ain't pulling y'all for chats, okay? She found her a real player. I was like, Jeremiah, please. You and your sponge hairbrush, please don't do this. So Nick said, look, Huda is marking her territory with you in the form of hickeys. Jeremiah said, don't tell me how to date. very sassy, okay? So Ace then said it's bullshit and it's scamming that y'all are acting like he's all about this one person. Ace is not for the fool of fucking niggatry. Shout out to Forest Rocks. So Nick said that Jeremiah, you swerved the second girl that tried to kiss you. I might swerve and been in that corner. That's what Jeremiah has been on, right? So Nick is like, well, you can't get mad that I found me somebody. The way that Nick said America is telling you no. America, damn it. Y'all voted right in the wrong election. Come on now. So Jeremiah was like, America isn't dating. It's not, but we pulling the puppet strings right now. We're pulling the puppet strings, Jerry. Come on, Jer. Okay? So Jeremiah in his confessional feels like he lost all his friends, and you did just for the night. It's not for forever. It's not forever. Meanwhile, over with Huda, okay? Hudettes, y'all, Hoodanators, Hoodist, y'all did not get information. Go and collect your girl. So Huda was like, America hates me. America hates me. We don't hate you. We don't hate you, okay? We don't hate you. And I can only speak for Tamara. Okay, I can only speak for myself. I just think that you are very controlling and you don't respect Jeremiah. I don't hate you, girl, because I can't hate a stranger, okay? So Huda is asking other ladies, why are grown men hating on what we got when it's good? It's not good, though. Huda, that's the thing. It's not good. Because if it was good, then America would be championing y'all and trying to get y'all to the finish line. So Huda is like, it's ego. I think with Ace it is ego. For sure, it's ego. So then Alandria said, girl, America clearly knows something that you don't. You need to stop going so hard for this man that is clearly making a fool over you, making a fool about you. Don't do this. Go talk to Ace and Nick, find out why they will vote the way that they voted, and figure some stuff out. Huda is in her confessional. America thinks I'm not good enough for Jeremiah, or they hate me. America hates me, and America doesn't like. And America thinks I said, okay, cut. Let her get herself together. Get that snot bubble. Get you a little tissue, dab it. Get yourself together, and then we can regroup a little bit later. Okay. So now Pepe is awkward. He over in the side like, because he don't know what to do, because the girl that he just got paired up with is I'm trying not to laugh, y'all. I promise. I am going to get through this, okay? So how is Pepe supposed to feel with Hannah sliding down the wall that Charlie is leaving? So Hannah goes and lays in the bed in her outside clothes, mind you, outside clothes, lays in that bed with a picture of her and Charlie from the photo booth. I said, nah, Hannah. Where's the picture? Where's the picture of you and Pepe from the photo booth? Where's that picture? Where's the picture of you and Pepe in the speakeasy? Where are those pictures? Don't sit and cry for Charlie. Because this is what you wanted, Hannah. You wanted this, okay? So Alandria, Shelley, and Iris are standing outside, and they like, girl, what the fuck is going on? So Iris is like, maybe America is just testing Jeremiah because they feel that he's solid in his relationship. So, like, they're just testing him. Sure, girl, whatever makes you feel better. Alandria said, look, America is seeing and hearing some shit that we ain't seen and heard. The fuck is going on out there? I said, you have no idea, Alandria. And here's the thing. It's not even so much that America is seeing Jeremiah do or say anything crazy, or seeing Huda do or say anything crazy outside of their couple. The issue with Jeremiah is that we can tell that he came just for the money. Because the moment that Huda told him that she was a mother, he was like, man, you could have told me at the end when we got through this thing. Like, that's the thing. That's the problem. And then Huda, girl, you're the bitch. How about that? Okay, you free willing with calling people bitches too much for me. You ain't called the right one or the wrong one on the right day or the wrong day a bitch. That's what it is. See, Huda ain't been checked. Huda ain't been checked. That's all that is. That's all. She needs somebody to cuss her ass smooth the fuck out one day, and then maybe she'll learn how to talk to people. Because Huda wouldn't be playing in my face like that. I bet you. I bet you I'd have laid Huda so far out. It wouldn't be no more misunderstandings in that villa. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Because see, Huda's mouth is too loose for me. It's way too loose. So Jeremiah is hurt, talking about I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. He's talking to Austin. Now, Austin, come here. Let me wrap my fingers around your neck. I'm gonna tell you now, Austin, you are already on thin ice as it is with America. So for you to be sitting up here talking about everybody else and instigating, shut the fuck up. You don't have nobody, Austin. You ain't got nobody, and nobody got you. Find some business, okay? So Austin is like Nick is Ace's follower. I mean, quiet as is kept. But Austin, we ain't ask you. So Austin is instigating, talking about some look how passionate Ace is. He over there standing, I'm not standing, and my best friend went home. Your best friend went home because of you. Because you wasted a vote on Taylor. You knew damn well they weren't gonna vote for Taylor. So then Austin is like, fuck them off. Fuck you, Austin. Look. Austin, I already don't like you because I heard what you've been doing on the social media of it all. So I just, you on thin ice, Austin. I really suggest you just sit somewhere and eat your food, okay? Meanwhile, Ace is over there telling the other guys that Jeremiah is a scammer. Said that, look, Jeremiah came in here with an agenda. And Ace said, I'd be good and goddamned if someone is going to actually get sent home for trying to play the game. Shut up, Ace. Sit your little bite-sized ass down. Like, now you're doing too much, okay? Now you're doing too much. You don't rule the villa. You don't get to dictate what people do and don't do in the villa. Sit your simple ass down. So Hannah and Pepe. Hannah is like, I don't want you to feel bad. I don't want you to feel bad. I'm just crying because I'm a crybaby. Pepe was like, let's take it slow. let's take it slow, okay, Pepe. Pepe, go talk to Amaya. Now, I'm not saying that Amaya is any more emotionally stable, okay, but go talk to Amaya because Hannah seems like she thrives in toxicity. I don't think Amaya likes being toxic. I think it just oozes out of her. But yeah. So Huda puts Ace for a chat, okay? She wants to know if there is something that they aren't telling her. Don't let me make a fool of myself. Don't make a fool out of me. Ace said, look, I think y'all are love bombing each other and it scares me. Ace said, I think y'all have an agenda. I think Jeremiah has an agenda. He said that he's not buying it. And clearly America feels the same way. I'm going to tell y'all this. Don't blame everything that happened on America. And I feel like that's what they gonna do. America said, America said, America said. Don't blame everything on America. We are only going off of y'all's actions in the villa, okay? So Huda tells Ace that, you know what, do you know why I'm moving the way that I am in here? Can't believe I'm saying this. I'm moving the way that I am because I'm a mother. Ace said, and what else is going on? Ace said, I don't care about you being a mother. People be mothers every day, B. Ace did not care. Ace said, look, people are saying you're so locked in and that Jeremiah isn't for you. The way that Ace and Nick have been able to tear Jeremiah and Huda apart should be studied. This should be studied because he has ripped them two apart to the point where they are thinking that the other one is doing something and they're not. So Iris takes Jeremiah over to the side and now she awkward. She was like, so, hey, new couple. Jeremiah was like, I don't know why America voted this way. Is Jeremiah giving short but shorty? Because, like, what's happening here? I feel like anytime something happens, Jeremiah puts on this act as if he just doesn't understand. Jeremiah, it is given that you acting a little bit, a lot of it. It is. So Iris was like, okay, well, what was going on with you and Huda? Were y'all fighting? I mean, You do know, in case you didn't, this is the one place that it is acceptable to date other people. So Jeremiah feels that he's being blamed for getting so close to Huda. Says in his confessional that he's not going to compromise the way that he wanted to come and play this game. I think that Jeremiah, when he signed up for the show, in his mind, he said, I am going to go in, and the first girl that shows me attention, the first girl that really likes me, I'm going to like her back no matter what. Because in his mind, he probably thinks that that is the way to win the show, and it's not. Now, granted, truth be told, in full transparency, I've only watched a couple seasons of this. This is my third season. So, but what I can recall from the people that America liked the most, that America was really championing, it hasn't been the people that have come in from day one and forced themselves to be together. So, like when Ace and Nick are saying that they haven't dated, they haven't explored, Jeremiah and Huda really haven't. They're at the point where Jeremiah didn't even let another girl kiss him when they were being picked. And it's stuff like that that does make it seem like there's some type of hidden agenda. Ira said, well, things happen for a reason. And I truly believe that too. And I think that this happening just kind of showed Jeremiah and Huda, y'all really don't like each other. Because the way that y'all were so willing to jap out at each other because America split y'all up is crazy. You would think that Jeremiah willingly went with Iris or that Huda willingly went single. Y'all didn't have to be separate. The reason y'all are separated is not because of something that y'all did. Y'all were forced to break up. So the fact that y'all are able to now suddenly hate each other means that y'all never really liked each other. So Ace and Taylor are talking. And Ace is like, you need to step your game up, nigga. You see what happens when you don't step your shit up? And Taylor's like, yeah. Yeah. And here's the thing. Taylor thought that because nobody was coming in for Alandria, he had it in the bag. So Jalen brought his thick ass in, and now you got to do some work. You got to do some work, and you don't have to. But now, and you don't want to. But now Taylor is saying how I really like Alandria. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because you have spent every chance that you got telling us that you didn't see the physical attraction. The physical attraction isn't there. You had to be told to make the heifer some breakfast. You don't like her, Taylor. You just don't want anybody else to have her. She's easy. She's easy for you because there's no other options for her. So Alandria is over with her new couple with new boo Jalen, and Alandria was like, I needed this. Finally got somebody that wants me. Huda's in the makeup room crashing out because it has dawned on her that Jeremiah has not bothered to check on her. Not once, not twice, not thrice. No ham, no Pam, no spam. He was like, girl, she crashing out. Okay. What about me? What about me? So now she doesn't know if it's her. Is it Jeremiah? Is it me? Who is America protecting? Is America protecting me? Are they protecting Jeremiah? Does America hate me? Does America hate Jeremiah? He's a bitch. I said, whoa. Whoa. So she's in the shower talking about he's a bitch. No husband of mine would do that. Jeremiah, it's a lot of eavesdropping going on this episode. Jeremiah is down below and he hears her. So now his little feelings are hurt. So when she comes downstairs, he was like, I never lied to you. I never lied to you. Jeremiah, she didn't say you lied to her. Open them ears, okay? We have two ears and one mouth for a reason. She is saying that she is hurt that you did not check on her. And when you really think about it, the fact that Jeremiah did not go up to Huda, coulda, shoulda at all is crazy. It's crazy. And it didn't dawn on me until she said it. He never did go check on her. He never went over by her. He never hugged her. He never said, damn, baby, I'm sorry. He didn't do any of that. Jeremiah's words to Huda were, I'm going to miss sleeping next to you and waking up next to you, which meant I'm going to get my ass in the bed with Iris. Jeremiah tells Austin that I didn't check on her because I froze. What did you freeze for? You weren't going home. What did you freeze for? So the next morning, The bombshells get text messages. We're going on a date. So Jeremiah is acting like he's mad, and I'm like, get over it. Get over it. So he tells Pepe, Huda's over and done with. She done called me a bitch and a liar. I said, oh, had you not been eavesdropping, you wouldn't have heard. But okay. Huda says, Huda wakes up middle of the night. They haven't even put the shades up yet, right? Huda wakes up. It's still dark in there. And Huda is like, where are they? Where is everybody? Where is everybody? She can't see nobody. She goes and wakes Taylor up. The bombshells. I was like, she whispered. She was whispering out loud. She was whispering loud as fuck in his ear. Taylor was like, who cares? Taylor was like, I don't like Calandria's ass anyways. Who cares if she's on a date? So Huda done woke up everybody because she goes and sits back on the bed and starts crying. The next morning, everybody is waking up. The guys are waking up grouchy because, like, what you waking us up for? They're on a date. Who cares? Okay. So Ace decides to plan pancakes and ping pong. Now, was it just for Shelly or was it with the girls? I didn't quite understand that, but they're making a bunch of breakfast. I think it was for all the girls, and they're going to be playing ping pong, and basically whoever gets a point gets a bite of pancake. It was a cute idea. It got everybody but salty ass, soggy face Austin involved, and it was cool. Back over on the date, Hannah and Pepe are doing great, okay? She has long forgotten about Charlie already. She said her love language is acts of service, and it's hard for her to be vulnerable with people, and it's hard for her to not let her relationships define her. She gets lost in the sauce, okay? Truth be told, I forgot what Pepe said, but whatever he said sounded good to her, and she felt like that makes her really like him a lot more, okay? Alandra and Jalen give each other massages, and Jalen is saying how he was raised by all women. Alandria can relate to that because she was raised by a single woman, and she said that because she was raised by a single mother that was strong and had to do everything, it has made it difficult for her to allow a man to lead her. But she doesn't want to be that person forever. She does want to be in her lover girl phase, and she knows that she just has to open herself up and allow that to happen. She said she does want to be a mother one day of 4 kids max, 2 kids minimum. And then she gives him a massage, and he was like, oh, you're good at this. She was like, I'm freestyling, little elbow here, little knuckle there. I was like, Alindra is funny. Ace tells Taylor back at the house that breakfast is the bare minimum. Step your shit up, okay? You can't just be making breakfast anymore. That's old news. You got to do more. Taylor is like, what can I do in here? Like, here's the thing, Taylor. You see everybody else doing things. Ace just organized pancakes and ping pong. Sometimes it's little things like that. Don't do no more weird ass yoga shit meditation with Austin. Something about that is putting bad juju in the house. Obviously. So don't do that. But there are other things that you can do. Like, it's not hard. We have seen people do so many, like, small, simple things in that villa for the other person in their couple. The fact that he's giving short but shorty too, to be real. So Taylor keeps stressing it's not fair that Jalen didn't have to earn her. You didn't earn her either. You said that twice. You didn't earn Alandria either. Alandria picked you and by default has been stuck with your corny ass. So don't make it sound like you were really putting in work to try to get her. Don't do that. Don't do that, Taylor, because it's giving salty. It's giving jealous. It's giving lazy. It's corny. It's corny for you to keep saying he didn't earn her. You didn't earn her ass either. You have done nothing. You have done nothing to earn Alandria or to keep her. She just hasn't had the opportunity to match with somebody else. You're going to find out the hard way. Why aren't you teaching her boots on the ground? Where them fans at? Why y'all not doing that? Ain't you from the country? Goodness. So Iris and Jeremiah went kayaking. That was their date. And they're having some Laura, my notes say beers on the beach. They are having beers on the beach. And Jeremiah is like, look, I came on here looking for a best friend, a bestie for the restie, okay? And said that he's usually very funny and he's cracking jokes. Not today, because I'm stressed, but ordinarily. So Iris said, look, I like to take things slow, okay? Do you want to get to know me? Do you like me? Are you going to call me like you said you would? Is that really your real phone number? If you know the song that is from, put it in the chat and I will be more than excited. But Jeremiah is like, look, I'm excited to get to know you, and America put us together for a reason. Stop blaming America, okay? Don't do that. So, back at the house. Huda, Coulda, Shoulda, and Amaya, the Crash Out Queens, are together talking, and Huda is like, I think he's love bombing me now. Girl, don't just start regurgitating things that you have heard from Ace, okay? She feels the way that he did not check on her last night. She said, this is why I take the lead with him because he's a bitch. I said, girl, movie night is going to be crazy if y'all both are still in this house. If y'all are both still in the house together and y'all end up back together, this is going to be crazy because the number of times that you called that man out his name, kind of really, sort of, almost always unnecessarily, is wild, right? So she then, Huda, goes on to say that Jeremiah is selfish and it will take a miracle for him to win her back. Austin and Shelly are talking and no, next scene. I'm not even fooling with them. Next scene. No, ma'am. So Nick and Huda are talking, and Nick tells her, look, the vote wasn't personal. Like hell, it was not, Nicholas. Like hell, it wasn't. So he said, look, his gut is saying that it's been tunnel vision since day one, and he's disappointed that people are choosing the easy route. Now, as a viewer, while I do agree it's not as entertaining to watch a couple basically force themselves to be with each other, the way that Ace and Nick are acting as if this is their game and they invented the rules is crazy to me. This is not your game. This is not Nick and Ace's Love Island. Y'all don't get to dictate how people move in here. Y'all don't. Just because y'all heads turn every time a new bitch come. See, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do, Nick. Just because y'all heads turn every time a new woman comes into the villa doesn't mean that everybody else has to. I understand what Ace and Nick are saying 1000%. However, the way that they are choosing to regurgitate it makes it sound like they're jealous. It gives jealousy, okay? So Nick then goes on to say, Huda, you're overbearing. Whenever a bombshell would come in, you would stake claim on Jeremiah and claim him right away, which is true. Which is true. Which is true. Huda then said, you know what? Tell me. I am one of the most understanding people you will ever meet. Huda, you're not the only person on earth, so that can't be true. Is this the emotional intelligence that Huda said? Where are the Hudinators that were in my comments that when I said that she was far from emotional intelligence told me that I was a hater? Where y'all at? Did y'all get information yet? Nothing that Huda did this episode is indicative of a person with high emotional intelligence. But I'm just saying, okay? So the date crew comes back and they on the boat and they waving, hey y'all, hey, and they're having the time. Huda starts repeating, don't give a fuck, don't give a fuck, don't give a fuck. She goes and lays down, and now Huda's over here looking like this. Hollered. The way I was screaming, y'all, she put them sunglasses on. She don't get up to greet nobody. She is this. She don't get up to greet nobody or nothing. Jeremiah is looking befuddled, but he don't go speak to her, and Huda was like... So, the girls are all talking about the date, okay? And it's... Iris ain't saying nothing crazy. She ain't saying nothing crazy. It's really Hannah. No, Iris is not even over there. Hannah is just talking about her date. Hannah and Alandria. Lord, Huda, coulda, shoulda. Would you stop it? Oh my God. So Huda gets up talking about excuse me. And I said, girl, you better not go over where I think you're going. She skips her ass on over to where the guys are to sit on the stairs behind them and listen. And Jeremiah is over there. Huda is a chop. Huda's a chop. I heard Huda calling me a bitch for not checking on her. I didn't check on her because I was in my head. I was in my head. I lost respect for you. I was in my head. Okay, fine. I coulda, shoulda, woulda. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to check on her. So now you want to drop Huda for calling you a bitch? Because that's what it sounds like. I can't win. I can't win. I explore other women and then you guys say it's wrong. I don't explore, you say it's wrong. I don't know what to do. I can't win. All of a sudden, Debo comes from around the corner. Go explore. Fuck you, nigga. I was like, Huda, shut up. What are you doing? She then yells that he's a fucking bitch. And that's it. Huda. Look, I mean, if I'd have took a shot for every time she called Jeremiah a bitch tonight, I would be leaning. I would be super saucy on the live right now. Huda walks back over to the girls and she's like, Jeremiah's using Iris as a scapegoat to say. And I'm like, what are we talking? What's happening, baby? What's happening? So she's screaming, you fucking pussy ass bitch. I said, get into it. Like, I got hyped for a minute. Then I remember, no. Why are you doing this, Huda? Crash out queen. So Huda runs up on Iris. We need to talk. I said, oh, Iris. So Iris the bombshells were upstairs hiding because they was like, ooh, child, we enjoyed ourselves. Yikes. So upstairs, Jalen and Pepe was like, should we stay? Is she safe? So... So Huda tells Iris what happened on the date. Tell me right now. I said, girl, Iris, be careful, girl, because who knows what shiv she got back there. So Iris was like, Jeremiah was open to exploring other connections. That's what he said. Did he mention me? No, he didn't. He didn't mention you. He didn't mention you. What was the date? We were on the beach. My dream date? So now the girls are seeing her go brazy. So they come upstairs and Huda is like, he could have did something. He's out there enjoying himself and I'm sitting here and I'm like, Huda, look. The biggest issue here is that Huda is upset that Jeremiah was paired with somebody else. Instead of Huda talking to Jeremiah, she is assuming that he is completely done with her and wants to couple with somebody else. Huda is moving as if Jeremiah was given the opportunity to pick at the fire pit and he picked Iris, and it's not what happened. Now, if Jeremiah would have done that, I would understand the way Huda is moving, but that's not what happened. So Ace is telling Jeremiah, this is what we were trying to save you from. This is it. He was like, you set the bar so high that you can't come back from this. You can't come back. So we at the backyard boogie. I had boogie music and everything, but I don't think it's going to work tonight because it wasn't a fun boogie, okay? So Jeremiah pulls Huda for a chat. They go to the speakeasy, okay? Jeremiah starts off with, I want to apologize. I want to apologize for not checking on you. I froze. And I shut down. And I'm genuinely sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. I shouldn't have done it. Huda, eyes turn black, cracks her knuckles. She ready. She said, this is what you do best. You play victim. And what you did was selfish. You're selfish. And I've noticed a pattern of you being selfish. And last night was the big one. Last night was the big one. You don't care about me. That's a stretch. No, you don't care about me. What I'm not going to do is let you sit up here and talk for 30 minutes and run down on me like that's what you're not going to do. I was seconds from getting voted off, and I was checking on everybody. I checked on Taylor. I checked on Hannah. I checked on Amaya for God knows what reason. I checked on her. You didn't give a fuck about me. I said, oh, she said that with her chest. She said, this is the worst possible scenario, and you weren't there for me. I had nothing left to give. Nothing. I was crying myself to sleep, and you were in bed with another woman. And that's when I said, okay. Again, Huda, you are moving and acting as if Jeremiah chose to recouple. He did not. Okay? So we got to get back into it. My God. But I want to point that out because we have to make that very, very clear. A lot of the stuff that Huda is saying while she's yelling and screaming at him is not applicable because he did not select this couple himself. Okay? You're the reason everything has happened. You're the reason I almost went home. And it's not registering for you with your dumbass why I'm upset, why I'm going through what I'm going through, what I have been through. I don't want to have shit to do with you. I said, ooh, she said it with her chest. Ooh, she said it with her chest. Y'all. Huda, here's the thing. Could they have still worked and still been, connecting and exploring with each other? Yes. Huda, you crashed out, baby, for no reason. You ruined this. You have gone too far. You took it to the limit. So if Jeremiah don't want to have anything to do with you, he don't. But all this is proving is to everybody else, mainly the guys, why he shouldn't have been with you. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Please thumbs up the video, and I will catch you guys in the comment section. Meet me in the comment section. Peace.